Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Kerfuffle Showcase webinar. I am delighted to have Alistair and Richard here from Simply Conveyancing. Gents, you've gone to all that effort of actually putting on the suit, suited and booted, and you come on here and you see a prop tech scumbag like me dressed like this. Thank you for making the effort. It is appreciated.
I'm disappointed that I haven't got a pink hat, if I'm honest with you. I would have liked a nice Kerfuffle hat.
There were logistical supply blockages at the moment, so we'll make sure you get that. Don't worry. For the next one, we'll sort that. And yourself, Alistair, you right?
Yeah, very good. Very good. Enjoying life at the moment. It's
good.
Very interesting.
Talking about it, everything's all heading the right way, isn't it? So yeah, that's great. Well, look, guys, we're here today. I'm really, really pleased to follow up. Obviously, we've done a couple of webinars now, just introducing the company, but we're really keen to talk to you about how you've been supporting agents through this. Hopefully, the third and final lockdown is the title here today. Before we start that, do you mind just introducing yourselves and talk yourself just briefly about your background in the industry and the role that you do at Simply Conveyancing?
Yeah, of course. Well, I'll go first. But so I've been with Simply now for the best part of 7 years. I actually started in our sales team, and I've worked my way through the company with various different roles to now as head of sales, and I look after our business development team. It's been actually quite a pleasure because I've seen our company go from relative obscurity over the last few years to where we've got to now. So I take great pride in working at Simply.
It must be. It's lovely when you grow through a business like that, isn't it?
Yeah, a great company to work for. We have a great support network for colleagues and growth. It's been an enjoyable ride. I'm looking forward to the future as well with them.
Excellent. Come on then, step up to the plate, my friends.
So I'm Richard. I'm the head of sales at Simply Conveyancing, and been in the role about 7 months, so polar opposite to Alistair. Have, however, been knocking around the industry, unfortunately, for quite a while.
For
a while. And previous life, working within homelets and various different roles with homelets. And made the decision to jump over to the dark side, shall we say, as of sales. So really interesting on that side of things, and really loving the company as a whole, and excited for some of the things that are going on in the future, and really sort of positive in the way in which Simply approach quite a difficult market, which is conveyancing, and it's quite refreshing to see how they sort of deal with things, and on for good things. Looking forward to seeing where it goes over the years.
And don't apologise about the sales thing. This is where the sizzle's at, my friend.
Exactly. No, it's just a very different world from lettings. But yeah, no, really good to be on the other side.
Well, you can keep all that. That's where the value of the business is. We'll worry about this. So let's deal with it. I don't know. I've got a green screen behind me at the moment. I don't know whether we'll superimpose a big elephant in the room here. But of course, we were talking a bit off camera, weren't we? It's always a bit of an uneasy alliance or marriage, agents and conveyancers. But I think it's really important, isn't it, to make that point first off, is just how hard-coded it is into your DNA to separate yourself away from those people that traditionally the agents are having a go at, the guys who you can't pick up the phone to, the guys who are still using fax and all that sort of stuff. What I understood you saying, Alistair, it's actually hard-coded into did you say it was your charter about the customer service side of things? Do you want to just kick us off with that? Because I think that's really important for those people who have jumped on here and said, well, they're all the same. We need to differentiate you guys straight off.
Absolutely, and it's part of our core values as a business that we have agency partners, and very much the emphasis is a partnership. And so it's not a referral relationship, but actually no, we're in it together. We're all facing the same challenges across the industry at the moment, but for us it's really focusing on that level of communication to make sure we are working together and with the same goal of let's get those exchanges through as efficiently as we can. Really a lot of the latest from us, really, like all the industry, look, we are all very busy. There's sort of no denying that. But if we have a focus on the future and saying, well, actually, the best way to do that is to focus on recruitment and recruiting ahead of the curve, to make sure that we can consistently deliver on a level of service that we provide.
Because it strikes me, having spoken to a few of you guys and the peers within the industry, look, it's always about having the right people in the business, isn't it? But the ability to scalably recruit, both on a qualitative level and just getting the numbers right, has been incredibly hard, hasn't it? And that's where the focus of businesses like yours is so important, so that you can make those promises to the agents and make sure that they have some sort of certainty.
Yeah, it's not just about the person. See, the person is important to us, and certainly for a fee earner, absolutely. But also personality, because it's great having a wonderful, realm of qualifications. But can you pick up the phone and can you deliver on the service promise that we make? And that's all about the person. That's who we look for. And recruiting ahead of the curve means that we have the opportunity to go out and find and headhunt the right person for us, and not always just about putting bums on seats.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So what do we guys, what's the latest news from you guys at the moment? As I said, in the last one, we dealt with kind of overview and introduction, and I'll encourage anybody, obviously, who's on the Big Pink site itself, always go back. We have all of the past interviews and webinars on there. But for today, guys, what's some of the latest news that you've got to tell us about?
A lot of it is down to being proactive. So, as I alluded to, we've substantially increased our number in our legal team, but we've also added to our support teams as well. So, we've introduced far more into our sales and marketing team with new home move consultants.
Okay.
We've also added some new, very experienced account managers. And the account manager's role is working directly with our agency partners. They're delivering new training and building bespoke packs per individual estate agent to make sure we're delivering on figures and making sure that we're establishing and further rooted into our relationships to make sure we deliver on across the board. In the next coming weeks, we'll be offering new training packages for our partners, which again, via video webinar, new training programs, and that's all going to be provided free of charge. So industry experts helping our agents deliver across the board on service.
That's fantastic. Yeah, that's great. And do they just do your clients get that free of charge as being clients? Is there an extra subscription for that? How's it going to work out on that basis?
No, it's completely free of charge, and we'll bespoke packages for specific agents depending on what their needs are. Again, as I say, it's a working partnership, so we will work together to highlight where the needs are and work with them to deliver that.
Fantastic. So always just trying to push on with delivering a greater level of service there. And are you doing that predominantly, with things like extra account managers because you are just growing as a business, or is this just layering in extra service on top because you wanted to do more hand holding?
I think it's a combination of both. Again, to make sure that what we deliver is scalable. It's always important to have those additional layers to make sure, again, as we say, that we deliver on that service. And there is always somebody on the end of the phone, be it either myself or Richard, or one of the account managers, or a member of our move team, or one of our legal managers, or the fee earner. There is always somebody there to assist in an agency question or from one of our clients.
I think one of the key things as well is that you as agents who are out there will have goals that they're wanting to achieve, and there is, from conveyancing, there is a large revenue stream that can be brought into your business just from setting quite standard processes in place that our team of account managers and trainers can support with to kind of go, this is where we want the goal for 2021, 2022, and we can support you with development from our training and account management to make sure you as a business get to them revenue figures and that bottom line that you're trying to add in, as well as sort of streamlining that pipeline and making sure that that's the key bit, because you as agents don't get paid until that pipeline comes through. So that's the key bit, is making sure not only do we convert as much as possible and getting as much acting on both sides, but also making sure you have more control over your pipeline, meaning you can convert more over the year.
And I can't remember which political party came up with "we're all in it together" and everything else, but genuinely that's the absolute crux of what you as a business is about, isn't it?
Yeah, massively so. And I think that's is very much what we want to do with not only just our people but our tech as well. You know, because of the ability to be able to see our portal at any point in time, 24/7. You know, they know where their case is up to, driving less volumes not only to you as a branch, but to us, because you feel in the loop. The only time that we start to see a drop off in people falling out of deals or anything like that is mainly due to communication, because they don't know where they're up to.
Gents, really fascinating to catch up with you again there. As I said, I encourage everybody to get in contact who's thinking about this at the moment. Look forward to catching up and seeing where it's going in a few months' time.
Very much so. Look forward to it, to the first beer, Simon.
Absolutely. I'm wasting away. That's not strictly true, but thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Bye.
Simon. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.